rehearsed what he's going to tell other children about the motor and vocal tics. So it's almost like a learned phrase of what he's going to say. Rather, so you might say something medical, I'm seeing somebody for it. Rather than, giving a re-explanation or saying it's Tourette syndrome and they go and look it up and Google it and teasing even more about the Tourette word. So he's really teased and he's been reprimanded at school at the beginning. So really need for psychoeducation for teachers and pupils, and need to develop strategies for the young person on training what to say. Another vignette is a 15-year-old with severe OCD. He avoided going to the toilet because at home his mother cleaned him. She had a bit of OCD herself, so and it had to be with water and it had to be with a wet toilet paper at home. So he was actually referred to me by the pediatrician because he presented with severe constipation, abdominal distension, and would avoid going to the toilet altogether at school. So we have to discuss that too, how to be able to go to the school toilet. And another 9-year-old who has been harassed in toilet. He was actually taken to the corner by older boys in the toilet and was really very scared of going to the toilet. So we again had to discuss with the teachers of having maybe somebody go with him from his friends to the toilet initially. I had a boy with 12-year-old with social communication disorder, and he found break time very difficult because socially he was really having difficulty. So again, communicating with the school, saying maybe we should, out of 5 days at school, 3 days he can go to the library, just to save his space, so he can do something in the school library and not have this tension of what am I going to do throughout the break time. So it is important to work in partnership with the school, and the more they are aware of the condition, the more they will help as well. But if they're ignorant, they won't be able to help. So I think, I think my time is up. I have lots of vignettes. And the last one maybe, 9-year-old girl with school refusal, severe anxiety, not wanted to go to school at all. Mom had recently diagnosed breast cancer. She was worried about leaving her mother at home, she disappears. And we had to work with the schools of, it was graduated exposure to the school situation of mom sitting outside the classroom, then sitting in the car, until mom was able to take her and leave her at school. But she had really severe anxiety, and the school were very good at working with us. A girl with severe gross motor coordination difficulties, and again having real difficulties in her swimming lesson to change clothes very quickly. And it did break my heart. When she came to the clinic, she said, I put my swimming costume the night before I go to school, and then put the school uniform. So when she goes, she's not left behind and everybody's gone to the pool, and she's still changing her clothes. So it is important to negotiate with the school and with teachers to come up with ideas also that implementable at school, not by the clinician. Because I might suggest some things, and I had one girl with OCD where we put like a sand clock in front of her to start writing, rather than counting 10 times, 8s, and then she starts writing. And then the teacher didn't like it because everybody else was looking at it in classroom. So some of the solutions you have might work at home, but they're not really good for school. So that's why I think having partnership with the teachers is really quite important. And the last thing I want to mention, I'm very proud of that in Cairo here, Iman Gaber and Wala Hosni, Iman is at the Department of Health, they do have a school program, and it's a WHA manual. It's been well developed. It's really nice to have a look at it. And these are instructions in Arabic for the teachers. And I don't know if they link that to some research or not, but that would be quite nice as well, I think, to link it to, like you did with research. But it's a work between the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education. And this is like a care plan in Arabic. First one I see, for children, like we have, and this is a clip from the newspaper, again regarding school mental health, and talking for it. And this is the group of the research team of Mohammed, Iman Gaber, and the rest of the team who are doing the school. And I know, Saad, you did something for ADHD as well in different governments in Egypt.
It was the Giza government, all the administrations except one.
Yeah. So a lot of work and activity here too. And thank you for listening. Thank you.
Well, thank you for weaving a rich tapestry of clinical experience into a really